Verse number 2 of Vilapa Kusumanjali. स्थल कमिलिनी युक्तम गर्विता कानने अस्मिन् प्रणयसि वरहास्यम पुष्पगुच्छाच्छलेन अपि निखिललतास्ताः सौरभाक्ताः सामुञ्चन् मृणयति तव मार्गम कृष्ण भृंगो यदथ. O Sthal Kamalini means O land lotus, it is fitting that you are laughing very proudly. Through your flower bunches, since though all the flowers in the forest are anointed with fragrance, the black bee Krishna leaves them now to search for you only. It was the translation. So now the Anandas Babaji's commentary, then I would like to explain it. So Ramdas, would you read the commentary?
Okay. So, commentary of Anantadas Babaji. Rupa Manjari and Tulasi were peeking inside a cave of Govardhan Hill to enjoy a glimpse of Radha and Krishna's sweet love play, at the climax of which Krishna fainted of love excitement. The transcendental, youthful Cupid of Vrindavan is beside himself of ecstasy because of the wonderful ingredients of Sri Radha's Madan Mahabhav. Sri Radhika becomes very proud of her victory, accepting the mood of Madhyata, Krishna is mine, in which the heroine controls the hero. In brackets, in the Tadyata mood, I am his, the hero controls the heroine.
Radhe Radhe. So what is going on there? That Roop Manjari and Tulsi Manjari, they are peeking inside the cave of the Govardhan Hill where Thakurji and Kishoriji is engaged in a love play. So what is happened? Krishna is fainted. Actually, in the first verse, Thakurji was holding tightly Radheju and drinking the nectar of her lotus lips. At that time, somehow, because Radheju is Rangili, and here it is written, she is in Tadiyata mood. Tadiyata mood means who controls Thakurji. So somehow Radheju is free from the grasp of Thakurji's lotus arms, and she comes over Thakurji. It seems that a very beautiful golden lotus is moving on the tamal tree. Now Radheju is sitting over Thakurji, and Radheju is moving over Thakurji's divine over the divine body of Thakurji, and Radheju is looking to Thakurji with quivering look and smiling. At this time, Thakurji is feeling Thakurji is complete means Thakurji is feeling so helpless, and he is not able to control this happiness, this joy, and his eyes are becoming closed. He's feeling so drowsy. Thakurji is so much tired because now Radheju is in Madhyata Bhav, and another is Madan Mahabhav. So, there are many types of bhakti: Rag Bhakti, Anurag Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti, Mahabhav Bhakti, and another last one is Madanakhya Mahabhav Bhakti. So, all these Sakhi reached only up to this Mahabhav Bhakti, but that top level Madnaksh Mahabhav Bhakti, that seat is reserved only for Radhiju. To that top level, only Radhiju can reach. So Radhiju is sitting over Thakurji, and it is very helpless situation for Thakurji to control this joy, and he is fainted. And and Radhiju is saying, yes, now you are my slave. Now I am the heroine. Na? You are not the hero of this love play. I am the heroine, and I can control you whatever in the way I like. The way I like, I can control you. And now you have lose this game, and now I have won this game. And after that, winning to Thakurji, because Thakurji is fainted now because of this ecstasy, as this golden lotus is swimming in the ocean of ras. So Thakurji is fainted, and now Radheju very proudly comes out from the kunj.
Radhe, Radhe, I want to add something. So Radhika becomes very proud of her victory. We can see that Krishna now is in the position of the person who is subordinate, who is lower than Radhichu, and this is the Madhurya path. So we don't want to think about Krishna as the highest personality of Godhead or something like this, but still we can see that even although Krishna is this person, supreme personality of Godhead, he enjoys this situation. And this is a different level of exchange, and this is love exchange. And this is a very special sweetness. We can meditate upon this sweetness, how this works, and how Radhichu becomes the superior person, the victorious person in this love play, and how her mood is in this situation, and how the mood of Krishna is. It's a very sweet exchange, Jai Shri Radhe. So I continue.
The comment, yes.
Okay, she proudly goes out of the kunja into a neighboring kunja, where she makes her girlfriends relish the parihas ras, the transcendental flavor of laughter and humor. Laughing her varahasya, her exquisite laugh, and saying, the beautiful one is mine. Meanwhile,
Okay. Radhe Radhe. Actually, what is going on here? Why Radheju is laughing? When Radheju is very much happy because she gets victory, and proudly she comes out. Now you know how the way she is coming out. Now she wears Thakurji's pitambar this time. Thakurji's yellow dhoti, and she tied the dhoti in the way as Thakurji wears, and she hide herself, wrap herself very beautifully, and it's looking like the golden color Krishna is coming to the neighboring kunj. Now there Lalita, Vishaka, and all the Sakhis are sitting there. So they are saying, my God, Radheju, what happened? What you did? What is this mesmerizing? You are looking so beautiful today. And where is Krishna? What is Krishna wearing now? Because you have dressed like Krishna, you are wearing Krishna's dress, dressed. So Radheji is laughing so much, and she's telling everything. And she's also telling, now I also adorn my anchor bells to Thakurji's feet, Sham Sundar's feet. So you do not worry, when he comes out from the kunj to this kunj, we will know that he is coming, and we will stop telling anything about him. And now Radheju is laughing, Thakurji is getting his karma back. So Lalitaji is asking, Thakurji, Sham Sundar is getting karma back. We didn't understand what does it mean. So Radheju is saying, so how can you forget the time of Ras, the Sharadi Ras Purnima, when the Ras was going on and Thakurji disappears from there. Thakurji leave all my girlfriends, my sakhis, my gopis from there. He disappears and he was telling, okay, I went just to increase the rush of meeting. That's why separation is very much necessary. So that karma is Thakurji is getting back. Now I am separate and he must be searching for me. Now he should also know the pain of separation. In this way, they are making jokes on Thakurji and laughing so much. And what is happening in the Nikunj, where Krishna is alone? Please read it.
So, meanwhile, Krishna awakens from his ecstatic swoon and, not seeing his Priyachi anywhere, anxiously starts looking around for her. Through a window in the cave, Rupa Manjari and Tulasi relish the sweet sight of Sundaras, beautiful Krishna's wonderful emotions when he cannot see their Swami. So I want to add something. If Pratibha doesn't want to add,
I want.
yes. So
Now
I
Krishna awakens, and now Thakurji is like, as Thakurji gets up, Thakurji is searching on the pillow. Means he did not open his eye and just looking. He's thinking that Radheju must be near me, and he's just looking at the bed. But this is completely like there is no one. Radheju is not there now. He kept his hand on the pillow. He's not. She's not there. Then Thakurji opened her drowsy eyes, and the eyes are looking very red because of this ecstasy he couldn't control. The eyes are red, his messy hair, there is no pitambar on his divine body, and he looks here and there and saying, "Oh Radheju, oh Kishoriju, where are you?" But he's not getting any answer. And now Thakurji is thinking maybe she must be in the balcony or she must be there, here, or there in the Nikunj, because this is a very big Nikunj. Beautiful trees are also there, beautiful branches are also there. So Thakurji is thinking that Radheju is want to play some more games. That's why she has hidden somewhere else here. So Thakurji is open the curtain. Radheju, you are here, but Radheju is not there. Now Thakurji is little bit upset. My God, where my Radheju has gone? And there is a very beautiful idol was standing there. And so Thakurji thought, this is my Radheju, because it happened at the time of separation, that everywhere we see our lover ones or our beloved. So Thakurji just touched this mannequin or this idol. Oh my! Then he says Radheju, but this is also not Radheju. Then Thakurji goes in the balcony. There he also does not find and Radheju, and now Thakurji is thinking where Radheju has gone. How can she leave me? Because Thakurji is in the state of so much joy, and at the same time he is little bit in tension where she has gone. And now Thakurji is looking himself. Oh my God, he covered himself with her blue colored sari of Radheju, and he is looking everywhere, and he's thinking if I shout little bit, then Sakhis or Manjari will come inside. So that's why he managed himself, then he covered himself with Radheju's blue colored sari. And for 2-3 minutes, Thakurji couldn't understand where I am getting the sounds of anchor bells. And when he walks, again he listens this sound and he looks behind. Okay, Radheji must be behind me, and she's falling. But after 2-3 minutes, he saw, oh my God, Radheju has adorned me these anchor bells. He smiles also. So there is a bhav of smile as well as tension at the same times. And the manjaris who are watching, who are peeking from inside the cave, they are getting very much pleased at this time, seeing this messy condition of Thakurji.
So they enjoy these wonderful emotions, and there are different emotions, happiness and distress also, and some anxiety. Where is Radichu gone? He's feeling alone a little bit, and yeah, he's missing her immediately, instantaneously. But the Manjaris, they are looking through these peepholes and relishing it. So they are smiling and laughing also that Krishna is bewildered. Hmm. So for the maidservants, Krishna is most beautiful when he is anxious to meet Sri Radha. With the brushes of their love, the Manjaris make a picture of this eagerness on the canvases of their hearts and carry it to Sri Radha, who is absent at that moment in another kunj, to show it to her, yes, when she is separated from Shyam Sundar. In this way, they render wonderful prasang service to Srimati. How blessed they are that they can say, "Oh Radhe, out of separation from you, Shyam is also very upset."
Yes. I think, Jayanti, you can understand this situation very well because at this time all these Rupa Manjari and Tulsi Manjaris, they are getting very much pleased to see this distress condition of Thakurji. So actually they are telling to each other that we will say the exact same condition of Thakurji, that what happens during your separation, because in Geet Govind, what me and Jayanti are doing nowadays, there is a lot of separation Radheju is feeling there, and Sakhi is trying to console her. So now Sakhi can say, or Manjari can say, Radheju, you do not worry, in the separation of you, he is also searching you here and there like a crazy man. There is a very beautiful line. Dagar Buharat Panth Niharat Rahat Brahma Gansham. Sometimes Thakurji is cleaning the road that Radheju must be coming from this side. Sometimes Thakurji is staring that road, another road, Radheju must be coming from this side. So Manjaris are thinking that we will present this situation as it is before our Swaminiju when Thakurji separated with her, so that we can console Radheju. Krishna is only yours. Krishna does not love anybody else, or Chandravalli or Shavya or Padma. Shyam Sundar does not love anybody else. She's separated. Maybe he has gone somewhere. So the Manjari is keeping this scenario in their heart to tell the exact same situation to Radheju to console her at the time of separation. And now they are also feeling so proud that Thakurji is looking their Swamini.
Hmm.
And at the same time, they are thinking, in Hindi, there is beautiful words. राधे तू बड़ी भागनी कौन तपस्या कीन तीन लोक तारन तरन so तेरे आधीन. Radheji, you are so fortunate what you have done, that the Lord of three lokas, he is following only you. He is seeking for you like a crazy man.
Hmm.
And these Manjaris are feeling so proud and as well as happy also at the same time. Yes.
Hmm. You want to read the Sanskrit, my dear? Gita Govinda is coming now.
Yes. So this is a situation when वसति विपिन विताने त्यजति झटति धाम लुठति धरणी शहने वहु बिलपति तब नाम. Means Manjari is saying the situation, what is Thakurji is doing. For your sake, he has given up his beautiful home and he lives in a forest abode. He rolls around on the bed of the earth and loudly laments, crying out your name. राधे नाम पुकारति आरती भाजति तज निज धाम. Means Thakurji is lamenting, Thakurji is crying and calling Radheju. Radheju is coming out from the Kunj. And these Manjaris are watching this glimpse of Thakurji.
Yeah, and he left his beautiful home. Can you imagine? To live in a forest and rolling
Yeah.
on the ground. These are really intense feelings. And yeah,
And he
yeah.
and it is also showing that the dust of Vrindavan is so pure that Thakurji himself is rolling in the dust of Vrindavan.
Mm.
Oh.
Crying out your name. So this is what we also can do when we are chanting Radha Nam and Krishna Nam, to be in these feelings. Mm.
Yeah, especially personally, I cannot imagine this feeling of Thakurji. Oh my God.
Mm.
I like their meetings, and this bhav is really uh, very. I can say this separation mood or separation bhav is very high level. Uh,
Hmm.
hmm.
Yeah, it comes along with this love intensity. Mm. When there is such an intense love, then also separation is very painful. Mm. Otherwise, we don't feel so much pain when there's not much love. We are very neutral then and equipoised, like
Yeah.
yogi. But can a yogi feel this relationship?
Never.
No.
This is available only in Madhurya Bhakti. Yogis see that Sham Sundar, Lord Krishna is truth.
Hmm.
They just only know this thing. They see the Sham Sundar in the form of truth. That's it. They can never relish this ras. No one can relish this ras without having Sakhi Bhav or Kinkri Bhav or Manjari Bhav. No one can have this ras. In fact, Mata Yashoda cannot have this ras.
Hmm. You once told me this one story of this sadhu or yogi who came to this Babaji and said, "I want to meditate upon this."
One person came to in the Govardhan. There, Govardhan Babaji was living. He was a Siddha Mahapurush, and this man was very rich. And he said that Baba, I left everything in my home. I left everything. I left my home, my wife, my children, everything I left because I have no attachment with anybody else. So now you give me this diksha of this Madhurya Bhakti, and I have no attachment in anybody's in this at this time. Then Baba asked, "Do you love anybody else, your wife or children?" He said, "No, no, Baba, I am completely detached. I have no attachment, no love feelings." Then Baba said, "So you are not eligible for this Madhurya Ras." He said, "Why, Baba?" Baba says, what are your feelings in this world, the love feelings, that attachment, only that is to be derived from one realm to another realm, from material to spiritual. When you do not have love in your heart, what I will redirect now, I can redirect, or I can change your mind from this world to spiritual world. When you have not love feelings, you are not eligible for Madhurya Bhakti.
Hmm.
So it is very, very necessary that we should possess love. Do not worry that if it is for materialistic things, materialistic objects, or husband or wife or friends or children, do not worry for that. Just doing during the meditation, feel that same love for Thakurji and Kishoriju. Then gradually you will be detached from this material world, and you will have so much attachment for these leelas, and your heart will be pure, guaranteed.
Hmm. So
So yogis are not eligible for this.
there's no need of vairagya, no? Of
Yes.
of
No, no.
renunciation. So when you try to become vairagi, you may didn't get the point.
Yes.
But yeah, but this Vairagya comes later again when attachment to Radha and
Yes,
Krishna is there.
yes, it is when it is going high, then this material attachment will be low, detachment will start.
Hmm.
One is high and another will low.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it is written, तुया पथ चाई राई राई बलि गदगल विकल प्राण क्षण एक कोटि कोटि युग मानत हरिवल्लभ परमाण. So what is happening actually? So Anandas Babaji is saying, he looks down on the road for you to come, saying Rai Rai means Radhe Radhe, with faltering voice and agitated heart. And he thinks one moment without you lasts a million ages. Although Shyam Sundar looks in all four directions, he cannot find his Priyaju. So he gets up from the play bed and comes out of the cave to have a good search of her. Then the wind of Vrindavan carries the full weight of Sri Radhika's fragrance into his nostrils and tells him, "Oh, black bee, do not be upset. The land lotus is not far away anymore." This wind has made his name Gandhvaha, means carrier of fragrance, effective. Madhusudan's nose can specifically testify of that. When Nagar eagerly runs after that fragrance, eager to meet his Priyaju, he meets Padma and Shavya. I just want to explain little bit of it. You know, there is a very, before few lines we read that Thakurji was rolling in the dust of Vrindavan. Now it is saying that wind is blowing, which is called Gandhvaha. Gandhvaha means carrier of fragrance. So here that fragrance, uh, that delectable fragrance from Radheju's divine body is coming from one direction, and Thakurji becomes so much eager because Thakurji knows that beautiful fragrance, that scent of Radheju's divine body. And this same thing, it is written in Radha Sudha Nidhi, I think it is verse number 2, that when Thakurji feel that fragrance which is coming out from the direction of Radheju's palace, Thakurji's Thakurji do pranam to that direction. Thakurji say, "Oh, oh, Thakurji said, oh wind, you have done so much, means you have done so much a great work for me that I am able to smell Radheju's divine body's fragrance at this time, because by getting this sweet fragrance I am feeling some sweet memories happened in the kunjas of Vrindavan." So the same thing it is here, that this wind is coming and it is also carrying the beautiful, delectable scent of the Radheju's body to Thakurji's nostril. So just catching this wind, Thakurji is running towards that direction. Okay, and when Thakurji was running, look, this first I read the commentary, beautiful Leela, please pay attention. What is happening here? That he meets Padma and Shavya, the girlfriends of Radheju's arch rival Chandravali, on the way. They try to lure him away, but he ignores them and continues his search for Sri Radhika's, casting his glances in the direction where he smells her delectable scent. What is happening here? Thakurji is following that delectable perfume, delectable fragrance of Radheju, and he's following, he's running towards that direction. And here Chandravali is catching that sweet fragrance of Thakurji's divine body, and she's following Thakurji with her sakhis. And she's telling her sakhis Padma and Shavya, somehow you stop Thakurji and you lure him, you just seduct him and you bring him in my kunj. So now on the way, Shavya and Padma, the Sakhis of Chandravali, they stop Thakurji and say, Shyam Sundar, where are you going? Thakurji say, no, I have no time to talk with you. I am just looking, I am searching my Priyaju at this time. Please do not stop my way. Please do not come on my way. And she said, no, actually we are asking, where are you, miss? Just look at your condition, your messy hair, your garland is completely broken, you are not wearing your pitambar. In this situation you will go to Radheju, then she would not be happy, na? You just come to our kunj, the kunj of Chandravali, have some drink, then you feel relaxed. We will make over you, like your hair, your dress, your jewelry, everything. Then you go to Chandravali, then you go to Radheju's Nikunj. We will bring you there. Thakurji said, no, do not make me more upset. You just go away from my eyes. I just want to see only my Priyaju at this time. So Thakurji is rushing towards that direction, from where he is getting this beautiful, delectable scent of Radheju's divine body.
So I continue reading, okay?
Radhi,
Yes.
Yes.
I just you said at the beginning that we should do Radhi Radhi if you have any inspirations or something.
Good, yeah.
So while you were speaking, I get some pictures that or ideas. One was that when you were talking that actually Krishna is likes that he is also has this separation mood and not finding Radhiju, that the Manjaris are actually totally happy to see him in this mood. Then it came to my mind, oh, then it would be really fun to trick him also a little bit more and to make some more things which will make it for him not too easy to find her. And then one idea was that some Manjaris or Sakis are looking like him, like her, and kind of he is first thinking she is it, and then she is not, and kind of some that he is going through the forest and seeing there some gopi and there and then, but not it's not Radhe Radhe. And the other picture came. It would be also fun that to put some details from her in the forest, like you hear some earring, or there a little bit from a sari, a piece of a sari or something like this, and then that he is going through the forest and finding these things, and then getting already again in ecstasy because this give him some remembering for some leelas he had with her or something like this. So this was going in my head on when you're speaking, and then Chandravali came with the others. Yeah, so really interesting, huh?
Beautiful. Yes.
Nice, yes. We can think about this. Yeah. So like putting some hints in the jungle or in the forest, and he has to go and search the way how to go. And then they lead him in different directions.
Yes.
Rounds.
Beautiful.
Okay. So Padma and Shaiba try to lure him away, but he ignores them and continues his search for Sri Radhika, casting his glances in the direction where he smells her delectable scent. Rupa Manjari and Tulasi secretly follow Nagara, Krishna, and become very proud of their Swamini's prestige when they see how eager he is to meet her. Suddenly, Nagar notices that Rupa and Tulasi are following him, and he comes to them and asks them with folded hands, "Oh, Rupa, oh, Tulasi, your mistress tricked me," and is hiding somewhere, leaving me behind. Also, I can smell her fragrance. I cannot see her. But you must certainly know where my beloved is. Please, please, quickly take me to her. And that is the speciality of the maidservants of Sri Radhika. The supreme person who is sought for by the Vedas is now folding his hands before Radhika's kinkaries, maidservants, and humbly prays to them, "Come, come, please arrange for my meeting with your Swamini. I have no other shelter but you girls." Woo! Blessed is the position of the kinkaries.
Yes. So what happens when Thakurji was walking and looking, searching Radheju everywhere, and this Tulsi Manjari and Rupa Manjaris, they were also following Thakurji, and they are very much happy to see the separation of Thakurji. Is so much upset because he could not find Radheju, and Manjaris are very much happy that Thakurji is ignoring Chandravali's Sakhis, Padma and Shavya, and completely ignored whatever they told, that you come to our kunj and have relaxed and have drink there. And they are following Thakurji. Immediately, Thakurji knew, oh my God, this Rup Manjari and this Tulsi Manjari is following me. Then Thakurji comes to them and started begging and pleading to them, please, can you tell me where is my Radheju? Now here, the Manjari wants to tease Thakurji very sweetly. They say, just look at your condition. Where did you get this sari? This is Chandravali's sari. Thakurji said, no, 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 please do not misunderstand. This is Radheju's sari. Then Manjari says, but Radheju is wearing her own sari. We have just left her in the kunj and we came here for plucking the flowers. And just before 2 minutes ago, we saw that you were talking with this Padma and Shavya also. What is going on? Na? We will tell everything to Radheju. Thakurji just fold his hands and say, no, 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 please, please just try to understand this. They want to seduce me and I completely ignore them. I am looking for my Radheju. When you meet her now, then everything will be cleared. Means then Tulsi Manjari says, then what will you say about this sari? Thakurji say, you know what happened actually, but Thakurji is feeling so shy. Thakurji could not tell that what happened in the Nikunj. Actually, Radheji was the main hero of that love play, but Thakurji could not describe. And Thakurji say, no, no, I really, sir, I'm not lying at this time. This is Radheju's sari. Then Tulsi Manjari saying, yes, 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 I have heard many times that you never lie in the Braj Mandal. Actually, Thakurji is very much famous that he always speaks lie. He always tells lie in the Braj Mandal. Now he is saying to the Manjaris, I swear I do not talk with Shavya, Padma. I do not know what Chandravali is saying. I'm only looking for my Radheju. Just believe me. But just want to tease them. These Manjari are saying, no, 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 we do not believe on you. That Thakurji is folding his hands and begging. So it is time. It is saying that what a condition means reputed. They have this very valuable seat. These the maid servant of Radheju have that the Lord of three lokas he is folding the hands before this increase. And this is also very much famous line in Braj. छछिया बर छाछ पे नाच नचावत means just for a little bit of buttermilk, these uneducated gopis make dance to Thakur ji. They say, okay, first you dance, only then we will give you this buttermilk. So this ras only can be found in the Braj Mandal. The Thakur ji becomes a slaves of gopis, sakis, as well as manjaris. So this is the top class Madhur ras, where the Vedas, the Rishi, Munis, they always get irritated. Means we are doing so many praises by reciting so many shlokas. Still Thakurji is not coming before us, but these Manjari, they are teasing Thakurji. Yes, teasing in a sweet manner. Still Thakurji is always following them and just begging before them. So these Vedas, Rishi Munis, they get upset seeing the Madhurya Ras of Braj. Hmm.
So he is saying, come, arrange for my meeting with your Swamini. I have no other shelter but you girls. Blessed is the position of Radha's kinkaries. So, seeing the anxiety of our hero, Rupa and Tulasi leave him standing there and go to the kunja where Swamini is laughing and joking with her girlfriends about her victory and Krishna's defeat. In this way, Tulasi offers Saras Vandana, witty praises, not seriousness, like joking praises, to her Ishtadev, to her favorite deity, which is Radichu, standing before her Swamini. This is called Mangal Archaran, or an auspicious invocation. As is customary in Vaishnava tradition, the opening verse of a devotional book is a prayer to the Guru, and the second verse is a prayer to the Ishtadev, to the favorite deity. This is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, where they say, in the beginning of this book, I make a Mangal Acharan in which I remember the spiritual master, the Vaishnavas, and the Lord. Remembrance of these three will destroy all obstacles to spiritual life and will easily fulfill all sacred desires. So in the first verse, Srila Raghunathas Goswami, in his Svarupa Vesh, in his spiritual form, reveals the super excellence of his guru through some rasika, joking kind of praise. When he was addressing Rupa Manjari, hey Rupa Manjari, what happened? Where does this bite marks on your lips come from when you are such a chaste lady and your husband is not at home? So he was praising the excellence of his guru, Rupa Goswami or Rupa Manjari. And now in his second verse, he reveals the super excellence of his Ishta Devi, Sri Radhika, in the same way. When she is controlling Krishna, who is searching for her desperately, while she is together with her Sakhis and make jokes about Krishna. And the amazing thing is that this is the real Mangal Acharan. And it's also a kind of arati, like Mangal Arati. This is the real Mangal Arati also when you when you joke about Radha or Krishna's, and when you witness and when you serve in this lila. Vade.
Yes, it is very necessary whenever we start any shloka or whenever we start kirtan or whenever we start meditation, Rup Dhyan of any lila, or I would say if we are doing anything in our material world also, first of all, we should meditate on the lotus feet of our Gurudev. This is very, very, very necessary, very compulsory. Actually, we can progress in our bhakti only when we have the mercy of our Gurudev. Without Gurudev, it is completely impossible to nurture the bhakti. And second, we do pranam to our Istedev, that is Priya Priyatam, Thakurji Kishoriju, Radheju, Radha Madhav, or Priya Priyatam. And third, we do the pranam of all the Vaishnavas. Okay, Vaishnavas means all those devotees who are immersed in the bhakti, who are immersed in the Raganuga bhakti or in the Vedic bhakti, whatever they are, means all the Vaishnavas we have to do pranam. So first of all, we have to do pranam for our Gurudev, then we have to do pranam for our Priya Priyatam, then for all the Vaishnavas. And it is also said for the Vrindavan Dham also. It is said in Hindi, Bhakti Bhakt Bhagavant Guru Chatur Naam Vapu Ek Inke Pad Vandan Kiye Nashat Vigna Anek. If we do pranam to our Guru and our Istadev and the Vaishnavas, then all the obstacles disappears on the path of bhakti. So they are also telling these rules which are very necessary to follow.
And I would like to to add some more idea about the Arati. And there, we had been reading this recently in another class with Sadhu Maharaj on page, as this is verse 31 on page 128. It's the same feeling of Krishna. Krishna will be so eager for her to come that he stares down the road for her at every moment, always imagining that he hears her footsteps when he hears the dry leaves falling from the trees. So he's so much eager to find out, to listen when Radhichu will come, that he is listening even to these dry leaves falling. And then he hears her ankle bells. And these ankle bells are meant to drive him mad. Also, during intimate pastimes, they drive him mad. So they are the best possible ingredients for this kind of worship. And Tulasi is the priest who performs that worship. Now, it's told later that Tulasi is putting the ankle bells on Radhichu, and this is the arati, which is held then. So normally when we do this arati, this Gottesdienst, we offer some water and incense and so on. And we do it very formal in this Vaidhi Bhakti way. We think we have to do it very correctly, like moving 7 times to the right side and then moving 7 times to the other side or things like that. But it's very abstract. Nah? It's only formal rules and regulations. But the real thing is, in this meditation, you put on the ankle bell and different other items. And he's telling here, Anandadas Babaji, that Tulasi, who is doing this service then, that she is the priest who is doing the worship. And this is also our seva as devotees. And this is the kind of arati which we should think about and which we should feel. What is the real arati? It's not just a formal thing to earn some pious deeds to enhance our good karma or to gain some security. It's it's the real service in the Leela. And also when the gopis and the manjaris are making these jokes or telling to Swamini what Krishna is doing in any of these circumstances, they're always supporting the Leela and the emotions of Radha and Krishna to increase it and to make it more relishable. And so these gopis, sakhis, and manjaris are very necessary for Radha and Krishna. They are indispensable. They cannot do it without us. So we as gopis and sakhis and manjaris, we are also necessary in this lila.
Yes, in our house also, like from my grandfather, this is a ritual in our house that we do the aarti of our Thakurji with the reciting of Geet Govinda. This is actually a beautiful, sweet Leela of Thakurji, Shrit Kamala Mukh Mandal. We recite this one. And when I went to Odisha, there also in the Jagannath temple, when Thakurji wakes up, this Shrit Kamala Mukh Mandal is reciting there also. It is just like a Mangla Charan, the auspicious praise of Thakurji. So I also saw the same thing there. And we also recite this Geet Govind during the Aarti in our house. And on the day of this Basant Panchami, which is celebrated as a birthday of our Jayadev Mahaprabhuji, me and Jayanti did on the video call this Aarti. Yes. Please read.
So Rupa and Tulasi enter into the kunja and, seeing a land lotus before them, praise Swamini by saying, "O land lotus, it's fitting that you laugh so loudly, so proudly, for the Krishna bee leaves all the other fragrant flower-like gopis to search for you only." So there in the transcendental Shringaras kingdom, in the amorous kingdom of Radha and Krishna, everything is full of jokes and laughter. Kataganam Natyam Gamanam, Rama Samhita. In the spiritual Goloka planet, every word is a song and every step is a dance. Can there be any doubt then that the words and activities of the Sakhis and Manjaris, who are non-different from Yugal Kishore, that always swims in the ocean of Shringaras, are also filled with the Shringar Parihasa Ras, the flavor of erotic humor? The Raga Bhakti practitioner will also become qualified to make such transcendental romantic jokes if he engages in hearing and chanting of these sweet sentiments, gradually becoming completely absorbed in them.
I have one Sakhi in she's called, I always tell her Barsana Sakhina, Barsana Didi. She always tells to me these naughty jokes, and she always joined these jokes with Thakurji and Radheju's Nitya Vihar. So, by just hearing and listening and talking these romantic naughty jokes, when we attest it with Radheju, it seems that we are talking in a Nikunj. Like we are the Sakhis or we are the Manjiris and we are talking Radheju, na? So this is also very beautiful seva, and also it makes our Swarupa, Siddha Swarupa more strong. We go to that Siddha Swarupa more strong because these are the emotions which makes us from a normal person to a Raganuga devotee.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. So, and then when we are developed in this ras and in this path, we can also do this transcendental erotic jokes or romantic jokes, romantic and erotic jokes. It's mentioned here. Mhm. So the fact that Swamini is here addressed as land lotus indicates that she is not close to the Shyam ocean of ras. The word Kamala means water flower. Ka means water and Mala means dirt. But she's named Stal Kamalini, land lotus. But Tulasi uses this word to encourage the Rata land lotus to go into the ocean of Shyam, to go and meet him. And she herself also very much likes to witness that sweet meeting.
Yes. Okay, here, look, so Manjari is so clever because when she entered in the Nikunj, that Radheju is having some jokes, naughty jokes with the other Sakhis, and she's so clever that she's not telling directly to Radheju that Shyam Sundar is waiting outside for you. Now here, beautiful words that Sthal Kamalini means land lotus means Sthal Kamal. So she's saying, Radheju, that you are not looking, means like, uh, what that you are sorry, the fact Swami she addressed Radheju as land lotus. Land lotus is always find like on the land, okay, and this ras kamal, uh, Ras Kamal is always found in the ocean of Ras. Okay. So Shyam Sundar is called Raso Vaisa. So Shyam Sundar is the ocean of Ras. Somehow she is indicating that Radheju, you are separate from the Ras because at this time you are looking like land lotus. And if there is so much sun over the land lotus, it will fade or it will be tired. Na? But if the lotus is drenched in the rush of ocean, it will more blossom. It means, Radheju, if you are here, it is okay that you are between the group of Sakhis and Manjaris. It is okay, but you are more happy when you are in the ocean of rus, when you are in the lap of Thakurji, or when you have having this love play with Thakurji, only only then you blossom. So by this way, she's encouraging that do not be like a land lotus, you just be the water lotus, you should be the rus lotus. So please you go close to the Krishna. In this way, very smartly she's saying.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. The words Gavita Kananes Min, which is part of the main verse, show that Sri Radha's bride and her fortune of being Shyama Sundar's most dearly beloved in Sri Vrindavan is justified because she alone is endowed with the unique Madan Mahabhav. Garvita Kananis Min, which is, she is laughing very proudly, no? Is it? Is this
Yes,
translation? Oh.
yes.
Mhm. So, no, she is, it's justified that she's doing like this because she's Shyam Sundar's most dearly beloved. She alone is endowed with this unique Madan Mahabhav. And then the next part of the verse, or the second part, Api Nikila Latastar, and so on. shows that Krishna clearly abandoned Chandravali's assistants, Padma and Shaiba, on the way. It's said that the black bee Krishna leaves them all these flowers in the forest to search for you only. Also, Chandravali and other Yuteshwaris, Gopi group leaders, are clearly scented with the fragrance of Mahabhav. The Madan Mahabhav of Srimati Radhika is most capable of subduing the Krishna black bee. That is shown in this verse.
Yes, I told you earlier that this Madanakshi Mahabhav, this seat is reserved only for Radheju. No one can reach there, not neither Chandravali nor Dalita Vishaka. So this is justified that Radheju is Garvita. Radheju is so proud because Shamsundar most dearly beloved in Sri Vrindavan Dham. Not in Sri Vrindavan, in the whole universe, na? Indefinite universe. So Shamsundar loves Radheju most, because she only possesses Madanakshi Mahabhav. What is Madanakshi Mahabhav? The more you read Leela, so during the Leela, you will understand that one.
I just wanted to ask, what is this bath? How is it to?
I will, this you will get only by the few activities, few emotions, few mischiefs, activities of Radheju, then you can understand it. I will later tell you this Madanakshi Mahabhav. No one can understand it. Means it is not during the Leelas and the activities, and also one of this, the one of Madanakshi Mahabhav. Hello, Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Yes, Radhe, during the time of separation, everyone cries like all the gopis, Sakhis, Chandravali, Padma, Shabya. But do you know Radheju control this? I am telling you about the Madanakshi Mahabhav. Radheju controls herself so much. If that warmness of separation, like Radheju is feeling so much pain, and her breath is so warm. If it comes even a nanoparticle of his breath, warmness come, this whole universe will burn out immediately. Means it is beyond the imagination that during the pain the Radheju is feeling during the separation, at that time when she cries or lament, she controls her breath so that heatness, that warmness shouldn't come outside. If it comes out even in a small particle way, the whole universe will burn immediately at that time. So what I tell you about during the love play of Radheju, what would be happening to the Thakurji? Thakurji is not able to hold that ecstasy. When Radheju do something mischievous or Radheju comes in a Madhyata Bhav, Thakurji faints immediately. Thakurji can't control that happiness and joy. So this Madhitya Bhav, this Madanakshi Mahabhav, this is preserved only for Radheju. Nobody can touch that seat. Rag Bhakti, Anurag, Pranay Bhakti, Man Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti, Mahabhav Bhakti. Okay, Mahabhav Bhakti, Chandravali can reach, Lalita Vishaka can reach. They are actually what they reach, they are already. But Madanakshi Mahabhav is the topmost one. Only Radheju is residing on that seat. That's why it is said that Shamsundar loves dearly, means loves her most in the comparison to any other Sakhi or anyone else. Radha Krishna Sarupam var Krishna Radha Sarupni. So Radheju is not and different from Thakurji. Means this is so much Madhyata Bhav that sometimes Radheju feels that he is Krishna and Krishna feels that I am Radheju. So that is possible only in the Madanaksha Mahabhav. And during the Leela, I will let you know more.
So I repeat this sentence. Although Chandravali and other Yuteshwaris, Gopi group leaders, are clearly scented with the fragrance of Mahabhav, the Madan Mahabhav of Srimati Radhika is most capable of subduing the Krishna black bee. That is shown in this verse. So now next paragraph starts. Some consider this verse to be Sripad's, Raghunath Das Goswami's, addressing Sri Rupa Manjari in Svarupavesh. This explanation is also endorsed by the Mahatmas. So when Sri Rupa Manjari heard herself praised in the first verse, a smile blossomed on her face. Seeing this, Tulasi addressed a blooming land lotus before her and praised her Guru Devi once more by revealing the glories of her beauty and fortune. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti glorifies the beauty of the Manjaris as follows in his Krishna Bhavanamrita. So I read the translation. Each line on these Manjaris' toes defeats the bright splendor of the lightning. They are cleverness personified. And although they are qualified to be Yuteshwaris, Gopi group leaders, they have no taste for this at all. They are always immersed in the nectar ocean of Sri Radhika's service. In other words, they are always so enthusiastic about their devotional service that they even consider friendship with Sri Radha to be insignificant. Although Sri Radha is her superior, Tulasi, Raghunath Das Goswami, makes light jokes with her here in his Svarupavesh, as if she's equal to her, calling her Sakhi, and at the same time reveals her boundless glories. So, any comments?
This is a simple philosophy that, Manjaris are feeling that they feel more rest with Radheju in the comparison to Sakhis, which personally I feel like Sakhis feel more happiness with Radheju. This is the only simple philosophy here. But, I also accept this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
because
also
again it is saying here that when Rupa Raghunathji makes light jokes, she says her Guru Manjari Sakhi, her Rup Manjari Sakhi as Sakhi, because all these secret ras can be revealed only with the Sakhis, not with the Manjaris. This is also so to whom Radheju express her eternal feelings, her secret feelings. So that's why she goes to the neighboring Kunj to tell all the things what happened, how does she get victory over Thakurji. So she's telling all the things to the Sakhis. And here Raghunath Das is also accepting that when he's talking some erotic jokes, so she also tells Roop Manjari Sakhi as Sakhi with the Sakhi Bhav. Because in a Manjari, they can only tell, just they can Means like it is a guru bhavna, like with the Manjari and the Roop Manjari. But when some erotic jokes about Radheji Thakurji, they become the Sakhi.
Hmm.
I accept both bhav, but personally, I would like to follow only Sakhi bhav. But I accept this one also. So no comment on this one.
Hmm.
I accept it.
Hmm. I personally think that also in this passage, you made it now very clear. I'm very grateful for your clarification. But when I read it, I was thinking that it's not so clear what he's telling. Is he now Dasi or Saki? It goes both is there, and it's not really clear what is the point. But it makes sense in this way. And so these manjaris, they are in a dasya bath, no? Basically.
Yeah, but it also, I understand, I have the German translation also here.
Mhm.
And it is not said that he's translating it. Just tell me, maybe you can help me. Where is it? Ah, um, it's away now, so dark here. Was it the last verse, huh? Here. Ah,
Yes.
the wording is, mit anderen Worten, sie begeistern sich so sehr für ihren hingebungsvollen Dienst, dass sie sogar eine Freundschaft mit Sri Radha als unbedeutend betrachten.
Mm.
So it is not said that they are not Sakis. It's not said in the sentence. It just said that if he is in this Manjari bath, in this more in this seva mood, huh? More, a little bit more as you told me, huh? More as serving than this familiar friendship. It's for him so, or for her, for this Manjari so beautiful that she don't has a wish that she is that she wants to be in this more vertrauten, in diesem mehr freundschaftlichen.
Confidential
Yeah,
friendship like Sakya.
yes. So it's just said that if he is in the mood of this, that he then not has a wish to be in this other mood, but it's not said that is that it could not be. You see what I mean? It's not written there
Mm.
that it could that it maybe could be to another time that he would also be in a Saki in a more friendshipable mood.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I really think it's so kind of crazy to try to understand it with the mind and to make these categories and to talk about so far out things which are so transcendental and try to understand it with our little strange mind who
Yeah.
makes kind of categories. It's I don't know. I really want to leave it because I love really Pratibha's view that we can be actually we are a servant and we are Saki and we want Radharani to make her happy. And if we want to have this mood, then we have this. And if we want to be this, then we can be this. So why should we
Mm. Why should
make,
Yeah.
we fix
So
at one
do not
thing?
want to.
Yeah.
yes,
I also do not want to offend anybody else. So I say both bhav are good, both bhav is good.
yes,
Whatever you like, you do service as Manjari bhav or Sakhi bhav.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
there are a lot of things to say about it, but it is okay. Both bhav are very, very, very sweet. Whatever bhav is coming in your mind and heart, you do service in that way.
yeah,
Because the main aim of our life, as we are Sakhi or we are Dasis or we are Kinkri or we are Manjari, is just to do a seva so that we can make please our Priya Priyatam. That's it.
yes.
Mm. That's the main thing, to please Yugal Kishore and self.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
So we have left 2 verses here by Sri Rasika Chandra Das. May you read the Sanskrit, Pratibha? Ayi Stala Kamalini.
Yes, it is. I स्थल कमलिनी वृंदारण्य पुष्पमणि पुष्प गुच्छ विकासेर चले हास्य कर अतिशय युक्ति युक्त ताहा है ताई सबे गर्वीली बदे जेहेतु से कृष्ण भंग तैदियो सुगंधि त्वा सब तब पथ अन्वेषण करिते एछे अनुक्षण इहा तेई साजिछे गौरव. This is the same written in the words what we are discussing in the whole words. This is the same written.
Actually, that's Bengali, I think, no? It's not Sanskrit.
Yeah, this is a Bengali version, Bengali verse, which is also saying the exact same what we are. So I think this is very beautiful verse. I hope all of enjoy, all of us enjoy it nicely. And beautiful words, the more we do meditation on this verse, that what happened inside the kunj, how Radhiju gets victory, why Thakurji gets fainted, and what happened when Radhiju goes to the neighboring kunj and she's making jokes on Thakurji and all the Sakhis are laughing. Here these Manjaris, both Manjaris are the witness of the that Thakurji is so much distressed and upset. In fact, today he is not paying attention on the Shavya and Padma, the Chandravali Sakhis, and Thakurji is begging to the Manjaris Kinkris, which is telling the supreme excellency of the Manjaris and Sakhis as well. And very smartly, Manjari says to Radheju, O land lotus. So in this way, she is telling that you are the lotus of the that you are the lotus which should be blossom only in the rust. So please you just come with us to get soaked in the ocean of nectar. So this is a very beautiful words. I hope if we do the meditation on these words, the more feelings, more emotions, and more beautiful glimpse will come out, I think.
Yeah, I hope.
Jai Ho, Radhe Radhe.
Radhe.
Yeah, it's about this meditation then that more of the Leela manifests, and new
Yes,
details
this
come
is
out. And
Yeah, this is the thing. Why we are doing Sadhu Sangha, this is the main thing that Shravan Kirtan now that comes to the Smaran, the Leela Chintan. That is the main part. And many times it comes in our mind that what we do meditate. So for all of us, this is a very beautiful verse, which can also nurture our bhav also. If you are feeling like Sakhi, do this whole verse in the way of Sakhi. If feeling as Manjari or Kinkri, then do the service of Radheju in this verse accordingly. And and I'm sure Radheju and Thakurji will be very much pleased. Only by discussing this Leela, we are feeling so joy in our heart. So what would be now when we like in the dark room closing our eyes and meditating on this Leela? So not only us, Radheju and Thakurji, they would be also very, very, very happy, especially at that time when Thakurji is becoming helpless. I like that glimpse very much now. When Thakurji is completely helpless before Radhejo. So very beautiful verse. I hope next time on next Sunday we can do it, or Monday. I do not know the timing. Whatever Thakurji or Radheju arrange, we will do it. So, do you
so,
like it?
thank
Everyone
you very
is
much.
satisfied, little bit or not?
You.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, was very nice.
So I think this is a beautiful way. It also encourages us to express our feelings, na? So the more people express their feelings during the like during the explanation of these words, it is very, very good. This is real sadhu sang actually.
Thank you very much. So, and
Okay.
hopeful and looking forward for the next satsang. Jai Shri Radhe.
Yes. Okay, Radhe Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, thank you so much. Radhe.
Radhe